Hi, it's Sarah from Amaterasu Beauty. As you can see, I am all ready to go with my makeup on, but not quite. Do you notice I haven't done my brow makeup? And do you know why wearing brow makeup is so important? So oftentimes women would say to me, I literally do not have time for makeup. And I would say to them, if there's one thing you ever want to wear on your face makeup-wise, it's brow makeup. Brow makeup changes the way you look. It lifts your face. If anything, it shaves off at least 5 years off your face. So why wouldn't you do it? All it takes is about 10 seconds or less. The more you do it, the quicker you'll get it done. Watch on and I'll show you how I transform this face from almost looking like I'm done with my makeup to actually finishing the entire makeup. So what I like to do prior to applying brow makeup, and this is very, very important, is to prep your brows. And I'm not saying using 10 products. I literally use some loose powder. I like this Kabuki brush from Amaterasu Beauty. I designed it so that it deposits just the right amount of products without flyaway powders, which I'm sure you've used brushes where when you try to apply and the powders are just all over the place. So this deposit just the right amount of powder, and this will prep the surface of your brow, especially if you wear face creams, sunscreen, anything that will create an oily surface, because when the surface is oily, anything you put on will not go on smoothly. So the other thing that I would do to prep my brows, especially if I feel unusually oily that day, or if I had a thicker face cream, maybe it was winter time and I used a thicker cream on my face, is I would use a sheet of this blotting paper here. Not all blotting paper are created equal. Tissue paper doesn't really cut it. It doesn't lift oil. And any rice paper, blotting paper also doesn't work as well. This is actually traditional Japanese Abura Torigami paper that is used way back in the days since the geisha times. So with this product, you lift off excess oil, then you would use the same loose powder and then pat it on. That way you're sure that the surface of your brows are oil-free. And now, aside from it going on smoothly, you also end up using less products. As you can see, I'm very sparse. I don't have any brows here, so I need to elongate, and I'm very, very sparse here. Without brows, it actually ages your face. So when you fill in your brows, it instantly lifts your face, shaves off years, and it makes you look more alert, awake. It's something that I highly, highly recommend. Do not skip out of your brow makeup. So let's begin. So what I do is, because my tail end is very sparse, I use a color called brunette. I highly, highly suggest for those of you who have never tried our product to take the quiz online. We have a quiz right there. It helps determine the best brow color based on your hair color. So for me, the reason I choose brunette is because in the past, everything I used turned too warm or orangey on me. And when that happens, it just doesn't look that great. I don't want super warm brows and dark hair. So I highly recommend taking that quiz. The colors I use are suitable for my skin tone, my hair color, but everyone's different. So take the quiz and I'll help you choose the best color. So as you can see, it's already forming a shape. So this is what I like to do, especially for those with missing tail ends of their brow. It's really advisable to start with this area to create the shape that you desire. So I will continue to add a bit more just to create more shape. So see how it goes on so quickly because I prep my brows the base is not oily. Look at this side. So in addition to the brunette, I also like to wear a color called taupe. Taupe is a very cool ashy color, which I've originally designed for women with lighter color hair, especially on an ashy blonde shade. I like to use this because it really ties in the entire brow and again soften. On its own, it will do a very natural look, but having brunettes also, it creates that shape. I don't know about you, but during certain time of the cycle, my brow shade sheds even more. So then I do need brunette to give it a bit more of a coverage per se. So I'm using brunette to thicken my brows to create the desired shape. Look at this side, barely there. Do you see how much more awake my face is with brow makeup? If you only have time for one makeup product, I highly suggest brow makeup. It is so transformative. This is something I will not leave home without. When I drop off my kid or when I go grocery shopping, I always put on my brows. If you're wondering if this brow liner is too complicated or tricky to use, my oldest customer, it's 83 years old. She's been using this brow liner for 3 years now. According to her, she's used every single type of brow makeup out there. And this is by far the easiest, straightforward brow makeup she's ever used. And that's why I created this brow makeup. Whether you're a professional makeup artist or a stay-at-home mom or a working professional, anyone can use this brow makeup. It is so easy to use. So if you're looking for brow makeup that will outlast your day, you're gonna love this liquid brow liner.